Hello, my name is Evan Schwartz, and this is the final screencast of BattleCry. As we come in, we're presented with the ability to create a new account in which we can create our display name, login, and password. Or if we already have an account, it'll bring up previous accounts. This allows multi-players to play from the same device. So I'm going to go ahead and log in as me. Presented at the main menu, you're given access to your active games. These are games that you're currently engaged playing with other players. Your pending games, these are games that you've created for other players to join. Open games are games other players have created that you can join. A list of your completed games, and the ability to create a new game. You can keep up with friends lists, which allows you to challenge them directly and start a game with someone that you've been commonly playing with before. You can look at the high scores and do the same thing, and this allows you to find out where you are in the pecking order of things. You can go to the shop, and in the shop you can purchase additional games. Currently I have unlimited games, so I have bought the unlimited game slot. This is the credit. And the settings. In the settings, you can change your display name. You can silence other players if you don't want to hear their battle cries. You can restart the tutorial, delete your account, or log out. From there, we'll go into one of these games. And the standard is you have an 8x8 map, so you can swipe to move around the map. The map is made up of mountains and forests and plains and swamp and water. Now, depending on the hex that you pick on, it has a various resource value. Mountains being worth 5, plains being worth 1. Water being worth nothing, you can't attack water. Swamp also being worth nothing, and forest being worth 3. As you collect and own these resources, your revenue that you're currently generating per turn will go up, and this is how much you currently have in resources. You can use resources to purchase heroes and increase their level, or to buy buffs such as flaming arrows, walls to defend territory, or used to do combat. The combat sequence is select the hex that you're attacking from and the hex you want to attack to. Down at the bottom, your commands will change. So if I just select my hex, I have the option to buff. If I select my hex and a target, it changes to attack and I have the option to attack. These stars down here in the gray panel will tell you how many buffs are currently protecting that sector and what they are. And let's go ahead and move into an attack move. And at this point I can see that the garrison protecting that particular sector has 117 infantry, 114 cavalry, and 93 archers. And I can engage my dwarf, although dwarves are not good against planes, so that wouldn't be all that helpful. And if I had buffs, I could engage buffs, but I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do my battle cry. For the Horde! For the Horde! And as you can see, it's broken up my battle cry into the various segments, and it generated 289 infantry, 532 cavalry, and 150 archers. So I can hit this attack shield right now to begin combat. And deductions from those X's occur at the end of the round, and as you can hear from the horn, I won. So in a game such as this, I only have one hex, therefore I only have one move, but as I end my turn and go into the player takes their turn and I come back, I would have the ability to move from this hex and this hex, so then I would have the ability to expand twice, and it exponentially expands as I go across the hex. My goal is to try to get high value resources so I can get buffs, and that is my enemy's goal as well. At its most basic, I have the ability to make friends with the little friend icon on any of these. I can replay
Number 5.
any of the battle cries where I see these audio icons, and that includes on the friends list. I can hit this. Apparently Xander hasn't done anything. Let's see what Rathacon is doing.
Boom.
Alright, so Rathacon. Now the benefit of these is I can actually see what their most recent battle cry is. And this allows me to stay connected with my friends and to see what the high score player last battle cry was.
For the Horde!
And as you can see, I just did that one, and since I'm Hearthdale, it's showing me that I just did For the Horde. And as you can see, I can't quite challenge myself. So that's BattleCry in a nutshell. That's playing the game, and if you make it all the way over to your enemy's castle, you win the game. So the goal is to dominate the map and take their castle. Doing so, you're the winner. Thank you. Appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed it.